of degrees and award of diplomas and certificates to those graduating today. While congratulating today's graduates, I wish to encourage somebody on the telephone. I wish to encourage them not to consider the education and training received here as an end, but as a means to finding other opportunities for living a fulfilled life. On this dawn of a new life ahead of you, perhaps you ought to pause and reflect on what your role in society should be, apart, of course, from building a personally fulfilling life. As President Kennedy said, can I go ahead? Yes. As President Kennedy said, and I quote, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country," unquote. I think if you, as graduates at this prime of your lives, ask yourselves this question, Kenya will have a better country than the one you are born into, no doubt at all. The knowledge and skills you have acquired will in the end be placed in the service and benefit of humanity. For you and for those of us who have the privilege of holding any professional qualification, the service to humanity, giving back to society, as he said, is the mandate that we are charged with. Our esteemed graduates, while the degrees and success that you have attained today are first and foremost your own, and we are privileged and humbled to share with you, we also recognize the duty, promise, and potential bestowed on you. Ladies and gentlemen, to say that the world has always undergone changes could be construed as commonplace. But the changes witnessed by the world in the 21st century are truly phenomenal. In the field of technology, not many people would have imagined the power of artificial intelligence today. Vehicles without drivers. I'm still not confident enough to get into one of those. Space tourism, even that I won't dare, but you can. Or even robots doing housework. When I first saw this, I think it was in Kyoto, Japan, I thought, if they come to Africa, a lot of us will have no jobs. But we must not be scared of technology. It can be used to enhance and build our societies. The Permanent Secretary for Labor referred to the innovations in South Korea. When I first went there in 1991 and realized that they had overtaken the Europeans in shipbuilding, it was very clear to me that this was a first world in creation. Just remember, at our independence, we were at the same level of development with them. So if they've done it, I think we should not say we can't do it. I think we can do it also. In fact, all sectors of human endeavor continue to change at a fast pace. Even in the field of politics, it seems we have to redefine hitherto understood concepts like democracy or even diplomacy. No one and no country can afford to remain behind, and young people are in the pole position to move with the times. Otherwise, one day you may find yourself in that impossible proverbial position where, and I quote, life could hand you a bill you will not be able to pay, quote. On this auspicious occasion of your graduation, let me emphasize that you have some skills and in effect the necessary tools to learn more. Learning and self-improvement does not stop here. It starts as you join the nation in its development. No one should try to convince you that the journey ahead will be easy. We often describe the phase you are now entering as the school of hard knocks. And without the comfort of a university environment where one has professors and comrades, including a friendly environment to help you. This is when what you have learned here comes to your help, in addition to your creativity and ability to learn more and become a more resilient, productive member of society. The only impossible journey is the one you never start. You should have the courage to chart your own path and pursue it relentlessly to achieve your goals. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, because we have to try and be chemists and mathematicians and save time, incidentally, I didn't study those. It's still possible to keep time and make some achievements. I noticed that the chairman, in his very kind remarks, told you a little bit about where I have been, maybe in my misspent youth or my useful past. What he didn't say is that my actual career started at the University of Nairobi on the permanent teaching staff, but I've been all over the table, and here I am, still going. You can reinvent yourself also. Allow me to extend gratitude to those who have contributed to the success of today as follows. Central government for invaluable support, the county government and the entire county political leadership, which has sponsored and championed the growth and development of this university, and also sponsored students. The host community around the university has provided a stable, conducive environment and has enabled and inspired the students and staff to live peacefully. We are grateful to you, people of Taita Taveta. And talking of the local community, please allow me to recognize those of this community who in the first place sought to have the Taita Taveta University set up. In saluting you, Professor Justin Irina, Honorable Masden Madoka, and Honorable Callistus Mwatela, as founders of Taita Taveta, I wish to extend my personal gratitude to you for always being here with us to lend support and encourage us in whatever the university is doing. And I do know because I was present at the first graduation ceremony of this university, and they were here. Your devotion to this university and the community must never be forgotten. I understand that Honorable Mwatela is unwell and is unable to be with us today. Mkimuona, mpeni salamu zangu, augue pole, rafiki wangu wa kweli. Asanteni. The University Council and management of the university has provided decisive governance and leadership that has seen not only the revamping of the human resource capacity of the university, a steady increase in the number of students enrolled, the development and accreditation of new academic programs, and immersion in various research projects, but also thrust TTU into the national limelight and international competitiveness. I commend you most heartily. The academic staff for their unwavering commitment to duty, guidance, and influence on our graduating class. And last but not least, thank you, dear parents and guardians, for the enormous sacrifices in supporting the graduates through their university studies. The chairman asked me to do a little more than I'm doing for the university. I have followed the script of what chancellors are supposed to do. With your invitation, I will be very happy to oblige to share my experiences, my background, my contacts, and perhaps even old ideas, if not the new ones. I heartily salute you too, Chairman, for the contributions you have brought since you came on board. And I stand here to promise you and the university community and the community here that yes, indeed, I could do more. I retired, but as they say in Kenya, I'm not tired. Maybe I am, just a little bit. But I am ready and prepared to do what more that can be done to make our university move further. I know that you are doing the best you can, and I know that we have realized a lot of gains. There's still some journey to go because, as I said, I was here at the first graduation and have continued to be here. So I know what our challenges are, and we must work together to move the university even further up. This is a very good university set on a very good foundation, and I've been in and out of a few universities. I'm very proud to be associated with Taita Taveta University. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Chancellor, and thank you very much, Chair of Council. Taita Taveta University is the only university that has been privileged to have an individual that has seen and experienced everything. Madam Chancellor, if we talk of a parent, you have been. If we talk of a university lecturer, you have been. If we talk of an exemplified diplomat in the greatest cities and countries of this world, you have been. When we talk of a politician that has been a member of parliament, that has served in a distinguished position, you have been. When we talk of principal secretary, you have been. When we talk of cabinet minister, you have been. Madam Chancellor, I'm confident to say, and I'm sure, the only thing you are now waiting to experience is to enter the great kingdom of God. And I'm sure we shall go with you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure now to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Research and Outreach, Professor Christine Onyango, to call upon the deans of schools to present the graduates. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, I now call upon the Dean School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences, the Dean School of Mines and Engineering, the Dean School of Science and Informatics to present the graduates for the conferment of the master degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 7 graduates who during the 2024-2025 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for award of the Master of Business Administration degree in the School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences. Master of Business Administration in Finance, Dadu Tekla Zabibu. Nyambu Catherine Mudhoni. Master of Business Administration in Strategic Management, Mwakima John Mwangeka. Mwakudua Elizabeth Ngele. Mwamukuu Peter Mshali. Ponga Christopher Kale. Soa William Mulewa. Graduates, please remain standing and wait for the Chancellor's conferment of the respective master degrees.
Acting on the powers conferred by the University Act number 42 of 2012, I admit the person's name to the respective master degrees of Taita Taveta University, for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean School of Mining and the Dean School of Science to present the graduates for award of the master degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following one graduate who, during the 2024-2025 academic year, satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for award of Master of Science degree in the School of Mines and Engineering, Master of Science in Environmental Engineering, Esther Kungai. Graduate, please remain standing and wait for the Chancellor's conferment of the master's degree.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following four graduates who, during the 2024-2025 academic year, satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of the Master of Science degree in the School of Science and Informatics. Master of Science in Computer Systems, Mutua Mungithia Nicholas. Master of Science in Geoinformatics, Apollo Lilian Adionyi, Mzungu Richard Mutua.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great.
Graduates, please remain standing and wait for the Chancellor's conferment of the respective master degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I now call upon you to confer the graduates with the master degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Acting on the powers conferred by the University Act number 42 of 2012, I admit the persons named to the respective master degrees of Taita Taveta University, for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Madam Chancellor, it is now my honor to call upon the Dean School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences, the Dean School of Mines and Business, Economics and Social Studies, the Dean School of Education, the Dean School of Mines and Engineering, and the Dean School of Science and Informatics to present the graduates for the conferment of the bachelor degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 9 graduates who during the 2024-2025 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for award of the bachelor's degrees in the School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Education and Extension, First Class Honors, Onkoba Dominic Matoke. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Kamatira Kau Mutungi Obiero Otieno. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Awiti. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Oguda. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Letuke. Graduates, please be seated and wait for the Chancellor's conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 83 graduates who during the 2024-2025 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for award of the bachelor's degrees in the School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences, Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting Option, First Class Honors, Cheriot Titus Kiprotich, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Chepkoech, Makau, Muli Grace, Muli Henry, Musau, Musimi, Ouma. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Acheng, Amani, Baron, Katua, Kemboi, Kibet, Kodenyo, Mazuri, Mwema, Muse, Musimbi, Nyota, Ole Kaikai, Omwanda. Finance Option, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Akinyi, Aruasa, Jafet, Kiilu, Kilelu, Koole, Masila, Mtua, Mwaka, Mwikali, Ndungu, Nyarangi, Odongo, Wanjira. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Cheriot, Kendi, Kipngeno, Koriri, Kulthum, Liakono, Muzomba, Mwadime, Mwakio Clara, Mwakio Fidilia, Ng'ang'a, Nyongesa, Odwa, Ogato, Ogola, Okoth, Omare, Rashid, Washira, Wafulwa, Waswa. Human Resource Management Option, Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Rwanda. Bachelor of Business Information Technology, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Maina, Njeri. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Ami, B, Etoi, Jaoko, Kavinga, Kitava, Ngatia, Njeru, Ndhiga, Nyangai, Nzioka, Obadia, Ontweka, Richard. Pass, Kiguru. Bachelor of Purchasing and Supplies Management, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Fatuma, Gishimu, Juma, Kioko. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Mwanjebe, Okach, Tony. Pass, Ndege. Graduates, please be seated and wait for the Chancellor's conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 179 graduates who during the 2024-2025 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of bachelor's degree in the School of Education. First class honors, Arunga, Chelangat, Kenayas, Munyiva, Ocheng, Wairimu. Second class honors, Upper Division, Acheng, Amboye, Bet, Buni, Chao, Chebet, Chepkirui, Chepkorir, Cherotich, Cheruyot, Deche, Kacheri, Kitonga, Kaberia, Kahindi, Karioki, Karisa, Kasungu, Kibet, Kichana, Kiia, Kilobo, Kinyanjui, Kipkirui, Kipkoech, Kipkorir, Kiprotich Dominic, Kiprotich Evans, Kirini, Kirwa, Kishau, Koech, Komen, Komora, Kona, Korir Gideon, Korir Leonard, Korir Ronald, Koskei, Lunayo, Maganga, Marisa, Mate, Mbogo, Mboya, Mishani, Monyenye, Mutinda, Muizia, Munyi, Musembi, Mushoka, Mutai Brian, Mutai Nathan, Mutemi, Mudeu, Mutie, Mutinda, Mutisha, Mutuku, Muturi, Mubea, Mwalungo, Mwamlongo, Mwangangi, Ngonge, Nafula, Ngundi, Njuki, Nyabakara, Nyabuto, Odwor, Ogendi, Ogech, Okware, Otieno, Owiti, Owor, Talam, Wafula, Wawa. Second class honors, lower division, Andesia, Areba, Barasa, Chemutai, Chepkoech, Cherono, Cherotich, Chivatsi, Furaha, Kicheha, Glen, Irina, Irungu, Chemeli, Chumbale, Kamau, Kandie, Kengere, Kibet, Kipchumba, Kipkoech, Kipkorir Collins, Kipkorir Dominic, Kimwetich, Kiprop, Kiprotich, Kipsang, Kirema, Kipkosgei, Kialo, Letabi, Limo, Loroto, Majala, Maroa, Masai, Baye, Mbilo, Muchira, Mjomba, Mnangats, Morara, Brian, Morara, Onjana, Motai, Mwenda, Muluku, Mutembei, Mutinda Haivi, Mutinda Onesmus, Mutua, Mutunga, Mutungi, Mwamula, Mwikia, Ndungu Eric, Ndungu Samuel, Ngeiwa, Njuguna, Ndemba, Nyabaro, Nyongesa, Odiang, Ogongi, Ogwel, Okoth, Ombane, Omondi, Omweri, Otieno, Ouma, Oundo, Kurkusho, Savali, Shikanda, Sitene, Toroitich, Tuvaka, Wafula, Wamalwa, Wambua Simon, Wambua Susan, Wambui, Pass, Charles, Kemunto, Kimutai, Murungi, Mwamba, Mwendwa, Ngeno, Nyaboke, Ouro, Wycliffe. Graduates, please be seated and wait for the Chancellor's conferment of the bachelor's degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 41 graduates who, during the 2024-2025 academic year, satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of bachelor's degree in the School of Mines and Engineering. Bachelor of Science in Mining and Mineral Processing Engineering. First class honors, Brian Kurui Kipchirchir. Second class honors, Upper Division, Adam Cheruyot, Collins, Daisy, Fahim, Francis, Imo, Jared, Kelvin, Kibichi, Maida, Mary, Maxwell,